Hey guys, it's Barbara Savona with Q&A Wednesday, and today we have a juicy topic for you and we're so excited to share. This one comes from Stacy. Stacy is from a luxury high-rise in Miami, Florida. And so for all of you out there at luxury living communities, whether it's student housing or it's conventional, and you're asking a lot per square foot, listen up. So the question is, Dear Barbara, I am stuck. I'm having a lot of issues in overcoming pricing objections due to our high prices. The community is absolutely beautiful, but people still balk when they hear the price. Please help. All right, Stacy, that's a really, really great question. And the only way that I can answer that question is to share an experience and a little story that a manager at a luxury living community shared with me. And when she said it, it made perfect sense. And she said, you don't walk into Neiman Marcus expecting pay less prices, but you also don't walk into Neiman Marcus expecting pay less quality. So basically you pay what you get for. And this manager had a beautiful foreign accent and she was able to say it just like that. But for us that maybe don't feel as comfortable using words like that or using that phrase, we still have to have that phrase in the back of our mind. Every single prospect that walked in the door or turned into our community, they knew this was a luxury living community. There was something about it that really appealed to them. And so they still turned in anyway, right? A lot of times the biggest objection is us and the way that we feel about it. We may be so concerned with this pricing objection that we're anticipating it before it even comes up. So first and foremost, ask yourself, am I my number one objection? Am I bringing that feeling to the table, or is that really the prospect? Now, if it really is the prospect, then it's up to you to really talk about the value. And to talk about, ask them, I can see that you like nice things. These are some of the things that we've done to take your living experience really to the next level. Be prepared to fully talk about all of your amenities, your features, the lifestyle, what it takes to keep up a community of your caliber. There's a lot that goes into that. People don't want to move into a community and then 2 to 3 weeks later see the quality completely decline. So that takes maintenance, and maintenance takes a certain level of, or a certain cost. Now, something else to consider, a lot of times when you are in a luxury living community, you may have one person come in with several people to tour the community. It might be a family or a spouse. If this is the case, here's a little trick I want to share with you. When you're showing the model apartment and you feel that you've sufficiently shared with them all the features and benefits and they're all talking amongst themselves, excuse yourself and say, you know what, I want you to really get a feel for this space. I want you to really feel like it's home. So I'm going to step outside and let you guys talk about it for a minute. Give them 5, maybe even 10 minutes to really get a feel for the space. Here's what you're doing. By doing this, you're avoiding them later saying, hey, we need to go to lunch and talk about it. Where is there a better place for them to talk about it than right there inside that apartment community? That when you walk in, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be either sitting around the dining table or being in the kitchen. They're going to already be visualizing themselves there. So you're getting closer and closer to the sale by allowing them to visualize themselves there. Another little tip is, if they want to show it to somebody else and that person isn't there, use modern tools. Most people have an iPhone, so you can have them FaceTime their loved one and they can be a part of the tour. If they don't have an iPhone but they have a smartphone, Tango is a great free app that does not require Wi-Fi, and you can let that person be a part of their leasing experience, especially if their spouse is out of state or maybe their parents are in a whole different city. Whatever it is, you be ready to overcome those objections. And I guarantee you, remember the analogy, you are selling a Neiman product, you be ready. It's going to cost them a Neiman price. And just with that confidence, you're going to have much better success at overcoming that pricing objection. So Stacy, I'm confident that you can do it. You go rock it, girl.